BetBoom. Not really expected to do much going into this event by some, but for those who are fans of CIS Counter-Strike, I think some people had these guys pegged as a dark horse, and I think we're beginning to learn why.
Yeah, definitely. I think they were always going to be a team that could cause some damage. I'm not sure that people necessarily expected them to go super, super deep, but that is a storyline that is starting to materialize as we watch, and it is an all-out brawl over long that is going to go the way of MOUZ initially. The exchange favoring the T's with those blocks. Feels like they're just so much better in Counter-Strike too.
Nafany alone on this A site while BetBoom make moves through short B to clear out this part of the map. Danis gets dropped off in short B to try to cut the map in half and maybe stop MOUZ from rotating back towards that B side of the map. And Siren sitting on pillar. So BetBoom, until Nafany sees anything on this A side of the map, will sit tight.
Bit of a slow creep from MOUZ, really, isn't it? Plenty of time available to them. They've got a smoke or two and a couple of flashes as well, which will set them up nicely to head into the A-bomb site, which looks to be now the option as the smokes are tossed across. One for jump up, and the other, you would assume, to go to bank. It is. The flash is now getting scaled in as well, and MOUZ will make their way onto the site to try to fight against Nafany, who's holding from truck. Gets his head lopped off. It's just Siren now, please in hand, trying to get in there quick and fast, but it will not really work out that way. And it feels like it's been a while since MOUZ have won a pistol, but there's one for him.
Yeah, 3K from Shuhei. Leading from the front, leading by example, denying that long A aggression from BetBoom. And shutting down aggression going to be absolutely key for MOUZ, despite the fact that BetBoom start on this CT side. Overpass is a map that necessitates CT side aggression. You need to constantly be fluid, pushing certain parts of the map, taking aim duels, trying to go for picks. And BetBoom, I mean, so far from what we've seen from them this series, they need absolutely no excuse to do so.
Nothing too aggressive in this round from either team. Seems like MOUZ are sort of taking that step back, and I think we can expect to see something a little bit more up-tempo from BetBoom when they get onto their T side, or maybe when they get some guns in hand. Rosen's got to be a little bit careful here because there are a couple of members that could swing onto the monster tunnel. Rest of the squad, though, more than happy to put a bit of pressure on A, and still yet not sure exactly where MOUZ is going to end up, though, making their way down into the B-bomb site. Looks to have worked out quite nicely. You do have Siren behind. He was cleared off by Zershin. Oh, okay. Nice shots from Zorte. Bomb was dropped off of that as well, and there's no one that immediately can retrieve it. Nexius does well to salvage the round with a double kill from that MAC-10. Would have been one rifle lost there, I think, at least.
Yeah, two, I think. One of them was a MAC-10. So not too bad for MOUZ. BetBoom saving round two and now going into rifle armor. Somewhat limited util. Head armor for Zorte, but for the rest of them not going for the head armor, which may present opportunities for the MAC-10 or the Galil. No kits. Mostly a setup towards B. MOUZ quick pacing for them. Door gets blown open. Extension smoke from Nexius to secure control of connector with the Molotov up the top, and MOUZ looking to pinch through Fountain into Bath. Yeah.
You can really see that Nexius is still being given those forward-facing roles. He's the point man when charging through connector in this round.
No util really left for BetBoom here. And any that is, all is presiding on that B side of the map. So really for Kyron and Nafany, it's all about playing the off angles on A right now.
Once again, smoke's going out, and it's not going to bother Nafany at all. Quick couple of taps with the M4A1S, and all of a sudden, MOUZ from a solid position in the round are starting to fall apart. Shui, he can only get himself a 1-for-1, which is not enough when you're down on numbers. torzsi and Frozen have been tasked with the clutch so many times today for MOUZ. And once again, 2-on-3 for the dynamic duo of MOUZ.
Yeah, Danis just holding the middle of the map on short B. Doesn't want to let them reroute. But that's a wide peak from Zorte that is punished.
Yeah, Siren's going to come creeping up through jump up, gets into truck. He's spotted there by Frozen, and indeed was. Headshot goes through slowly but steadily. The House of Cards is falling apart for BetBoom.
It's not how you wanted to play your 3-on-2, just giving two 1v1s away like that. Now Dennis must 1v2, no kit for him.
Made a bit of noise there. torzsi has heard it as well and ready.
Missed opportunity for BetBoom. Has to be said. Nafany, especially after Nafany gets 2 opening kills on short A and takes 60 HP off of Shui. They really needed to convert that 4-on-2, or 4-on-3 rather. Look at that, Nafany, he took almost 3 players down and Zorte insta trades. So again, it's just classic Frozen and torzsi making big plays for MOUZ in the man disadvantage situations. That's going to break BetBoom's money. They have been the front runners in every initial half so far. This time might be a different story. That half bar has gone horrifically for them. Nafany tries to go for a hero M4, and MOUZ instantly shuts it down.
It's a very different look from the last couple of maps that we've seen. BetBoom were front running on Mirage and on Ancient. How do they deal with being the team fighting from behind? It's unfamiliar territory, has to be said.
MOUZ just exploring long A. After punishing that initial aggression, just wanting to play the long range with the rifles and consolidate this anti-eco in a pretty sensible fashion. Looking quite clean for them. They've already got a little bit of cash sitting in the back pockets, so a clean anti-eco here will really steady the T-side economy as they go up 4-0. Set themselves up a nice little runway for success.
Same smokes being thrown every round here by MOUZ. Jump up and bank. Ollie onto Dice. And Shui looking for the entry. So he's carrying the bomb. It's not going to be a problem at all. Plenty of players there to trade him if the worst would have occurred anyway. And so Kyron from the bank is seeing if he can maybe cash in a little bit. Seems unlikely at this stage. A couple of missed shots though from the MOUZ members. And that's going to be one more gun lost. But Shui doesn't seem to mind. He's mimicking the chicken. Is it a rooster?
It's a chicken.
It's a chicken.
BetBoom timeout. Time to consider how to come back into this game.
How do you? 4-0 down. C-side not going well on Overpass. That's a bad sign. Money's still a little bit up in the air, so Nafany's going to have to go down to an MP9. You're struggling to get an AWP out here if you're BetBoom as well.
BetBoom's had a lot of Overpass in the last couple of months. So it's not like this is a map they're unfamiliar with.
No AWP.
But this is the new version of Overpass here in CS2.
Alright, 3-player down to the bottom side of the map for BetBoom. Aaron looks to be solo up toward the A side. So maybe expecting to see something a little bit more from BetBoom down here. Not that they're going to give given the opportunity. torzsi was so fast into short. That was punished in the end by Danist on the trade. And Zershan fully flashed. Good util usage on the B side from BetBoom. Zorte getting that assist. Sets BetBoom up for their first round on this map.
But we've seen MOUZ recover multiple man disadvantage situations across this entire series. They definitely can't count them out. They've got to recover the bomb though. Nexius with a little bit of util pressure over on Bathroom, but Shuhei going to pick up the bomb and go and reroute. Link up with Frozen. Nexius going to have to swing that door open, which is going to give a sound cue to Danis, who's playing retake B. Actually, no, the door's been blown open. Here's the pop flash onto Pillar and the smoke into Heaven to help MOUZ come out here. But Danis not really wanted to give anything away. Wanted to maintain that man advantage for the CT side here.
Yeah, Mollies are going to go through. MOUZ are working their way in. They can't do much from up in Heaven when he smoked off. And Nexius with the AWP. He's picked that one up himself. There you go. How about that? He's a sub. He's a secondary AWPer as well, apparently. Don't need torzsi when Nexius is here. And now it's Frozen and Shui, and that's going to be run 2 from Shui. Wow. What a nice round from MOUZ, 3 on 4. And if you can't win that round as BetBoom, then things are looking very dire indeed.
Well, that's what I was saying. I mean, Nafany in the previous gun round gets 2, almost 3 players by himself. And again, in another man advantage situation for BetBoom, they can't close. Now it's just kind of stroll into the site and win the post plant with ease. Very worrying sign. Back down onto another half by now, BetBoom. Struggling to get anything going here on Overpass.
Well, Nafany, MP9 in hand, is going to take matters into his own hands and dislodge Nexius, which leaves Connector in control of BetBoom. And tell you what, Nafany's not slowing down at all, is he? He has gone all the way back through to T-Spawn. And it's going to be on to torzsi to watch for that. Danis down, and torzsi was patiently waiting for Nafany. MOUZ are aware of BetBoom's tricks. And it seems like whatever BetBoom throws at the wall right now is not sticking.
A little bit quiet from some of the individuals as well here for BetBoom, having a tough time putting frags together, which is a worrying sign because they've been fragging pretty hard so far in most of the maps. It's not really putting any pressure on MOUZ's economy. They should be able to buy out the rest of the half.
Zorte wants the AK, doesn't he? That's what the observers are trying to show us. Not sure that he's quite going to get it with Frozen watching. And beyond that as well, torzsi's there as well. So Zorte is going to be very lucky to even survive at this point. Look at that. Opposite sides of the walls. And there you go, 6-0 for MOUZ. Certainly not messing around at this point.
Surely a timeout here for BetBoom. Have a chat about what's going on. Oh, it's going to continue along. Orb comes out for Zorte. Kyron on the Org.
Keep on trucking, I guess.
Heavy presence in connector this time for MOUZ. Nafany, that was something that he went for a dry peek on last round on the half buy, and actually BetBoom once again set up quite heavily in connector. MOUZ looking to a contest. Wide swing from Kyron. Just gets in with the drive-by treatment, and torzsi jumping Org. Still traded well by MOUZ though. We end up in a 3-on-3 despite the con setup.
Oh, Danis can't quite catch Frozen before that smoke blooms. In the meanwhile, you do have Shui, who is creeping his way forward outside of bathrooms.
This is a really nice timing. He pops Zorte. Oh no. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's one of those 50-50s really, isn't it?
Bob's still in con. Something that MOUZ will have to go back for.
Zertion's on his way.
Yeah, still won't count MOUZ out of this round though.
No way.
They've just been winning from man disadvantage situations every single round.
Wouldn't be surprised to see it. Frozen's just going to walk through the monster smoke. No, waiting for it to fade instead. Siren down in dirty water is the biggest piece of the puzzle right here for BetBoom. Danis back at Graffiti will also have a bit of a say in this round. There are some smokes available for MOUZ though. They can get a smoke onto the site, maybe get that plant down. Play out the 2-on-3. Step made though by Zertion, and now Frozen's position comes into play. Can't win the duel against Siren. And here comes the push from the CT side. Zertion can't hit much. Finally, BetBoom have some success.
Cost them a lot of guns though.
Yeah, serious faces for sure still. They know that there's a big job ahead.
Yeah, I mean, the MOUZ won so many T-side gun rounds in a row that their economy is pretty rock solid still. Going to reinvest in this round, and even probably after this one more buy in the back pocket. Whereas BetBoom, you can't keep scraping through CT gun rounds like that. It is going to take a pretty big toll on your economy. They are resettable here with the 2,900 loss bonus. Probably still squeeze something together because a couple of the players hitting on like 1K, 1.8 for Kyron. Once again, MOUZ heavy presence in connector. No connector set up from the CT side this time. It's a boost up on top of the sight box. And you could see Nafany had a crack there at the plate crossing connector, but couldn't quite capitalize.
Shui and Kyron. It's a game of timing once again. Zorte's caught frozen in the meanwhile. Kyron has to be cleared out now, but won't be by Xertion. Still Shui finding that advantage, at least for MOUZ. And now it's on Nafany to try to hold on to the A bomb site, desperately trying to toss his util out to help himself, and that's a pretty good job. Lots of damage onto Nexius as well, and look at the layer of utility across the top. Now torzsi, here's your moment. Let's see what you've got. Not enough. And BetBoom are back in it.
2 alive again, but definitely stringing CT gun rounds together. Starting to get something rolling for themselves. Surely another buy here for MOUZ though. Pressure is not going to let up anytime soon. Attack timeout. MOUZ recognizing that BetBoom have been surviving with not many players and they're producing their loss bonus so heavily resettable here. This will be a great opportunity for MOUZ. And given the fact that their own economy is quite shaky, this is a very important round in this half.
Yes, indeed. Six to 2 is a really threatening scoreline still. A lot of legs left in this half for MOUZ to put the pressure back onto BetBoom. Faster into connector once again.
Been heavy con presence time and time again for MOUZ. Progression molly for Nexius to clear out the top side. Shuhei just left behind on the playground duties. Checking out the slide, maybe the monkey bars. Sandpit goes pretty hard, I hear. BetBoom in the meanwhile, though, they're going to have a little bit of a push up long, maybe set up Kyron for some more mid-round aggression. We saw him in bathrooms previously, but he'll probably get dropped off at Flower Pot there, and Zorte with multiple flashes could potentially set him up for a peak in the mid-round.
Pretty reserved round so far from MOUZ. Run boost for torzsi to get them on to long. This is a pretty methodical round from them, isn't it? Slow and steady, clearing out as much as they can. Be another boost, and that one will work out. Ooh, what a
good
shot.
trade from Zorte, though.
Well, he's got a lot of work to do holding on to this site. Is calling for the rotation, and Nafany has come up. 34 seconds, MOUZ are pretty much going to have to commit to this A site hit now, and going right into Zorte, who's been quietly starting to put together a pretty good map. I was highlighting the fact that BetBoom haven't really been able to get the AWP out, and that was earlier on in the half. Now that it is here, Zorte has been using it very nicely indeed. Drops to Frozen, who's done more damage there as well. And again, 2 guns only for BetBoom, despite the good start. But a round's a round when you're down 6-2.
Yeah, MOUZ not getting these bomb plants the last couple of rounds. I dare say if they were actually able to, they probably could have put a buy together in this. Ooh, that was a single scope, Jordan. That's a very nice round from Zorte.
He's done really well for himself.
That's all reflex. That's all just DMing and muscle memory. The singles, like upwards flick at that range.
Yep.
That is very impressive. Molotov appears to be missing a couple of times here. I've seen it hit the roof there for BetBoom a few times. You know, CS2, new game, but definitely plenty of nades that BetBoom need to go back and revise. In the shine, we'll have plenty of footage to have a look off after IEM Sydney, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, in a worst case scenario, they'll at least have tomorrow. No games on tomorrow. It's going to be the media and rehearsal day and such. And then on Friday, we come back for the quarterfinals. Now we're deciding whether or not it's BetBoom to the quarterfinal or MOUZ. The other one, of course, going to semi-finals.
Make it stop. They're raving.
I think they've been locked out, though. They've been stuck in those lockout laws that we've got here in Sydney.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting a little later.
Unfortunate for the boys.
I didn't know it was 7 p.m. these days. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody Albanese.
I don't know if that was his doing.
You'd always just blame whoever the current PM is. That's the way it works.
Albo.
Yeah, Albo.
Here's some general knowledge for you guys at home. Prime Minister of Australia, if that ever comes up in trivia, wherever you're from,
Just say Albo.
just say Albo.
5 alive for BetBoom. They finally stabilized their economy at a critical juncture as well. Right at the end of the half. Want to attempt to fix up their cash.
Still having a good time at least, MOUZ, that's for sure. But I wonder if it's starting to get a bit serious now. It was a great start to the map, but it has slowed down.
Yeah, definitely getting more competitive now. A bit more back and forth. Molly missed, I think, again. Aggression up the middle of the map, though. No one on B for BetBoom. They opt to just fight long A. This is just
They've got the bomb.
5v5 fisticuffs in bloody Fountain, Jordan.
They have the bomb. So that's a problem for MOUZ. Frozen, he's fighting hard, desperately. Kyron, though, will get his number.
This is crazy. Disregard the B bomb site. Acquire rounds. Says BetBoom. Kyron's got a full belt to util. Needs to buy time for Nafany to cup connector here.
Oh, and he is getting through it pretty quickly. Nafany doing what he loves. Oh, but watch by Xertion. They know. MOUZ have seen that old chestnut a few too many times.
They know Kyron was in this part of the map as well. So MOUZ definitely taking their time, knowing that every corner is fraught with danger. But they've got to get a move on. 45 seconds. We're nowhere near the site, boys.
Oh, yeah. It's a big map, isn't it?
Come on.
Takes a good 30 seconds to get there. Here we go. Oh. Where's that off to?
Oh, that's a lineup for ABC.
Yeah, yeah,
Perfect.
I'm loving it.
Oh, a bit of a gap.
Yeah.
We'll work on that one. All good.
I'll remember that one. To be fair, though, to Kyron, he has called it correctly.
Yeah, he's in the right place at the right time.
Oh, a very nice position to play from as well. It's so difficult sometimes to dig out the player and truck, especially when that happens. Nexia's down. 9 seconds here for Xertion. Has to plant in the smoke. There's a nade. It's blowing open the smoke, and Xertion's dead. Save your nades, boys and girls. Look at how useful it can be.
BetBoom on comeback train. We asked the question, what happens when BetBoom doesn't front run the first half? Well, they're passing the test with flying colors. And I was saying it's been pretty sensible play from them. I mean, that last round was madness. They said no one on B. They literally 5-man, they just went, we're fighting A, all of us. We're playing T side on CT side. It's what we do best. The Molotovs missed again. By the way.
What I really appreciate about BetBoom is they miss all this util, but it doesn't seem to matter.
They just win the round anyway.
So how scary are they going to be when they start hitting their util?
Is the question. Kyron. Oh,
Ooh.
Torsi's hit him with the double dink.
Smack.
2 haircuts for the price of 1.
That's a freebie. Nafany's wondering if they've got any more hair color available.
Ooh.
And, he's taken a couple of heads himself. Only a couple of players down, though. Trade is coming back on through from MOUZ. It's getting messy. Siren's hiding behind the smoke in the end.
Down in subcon. Could be the key timing here, especially at this range against a Galil. Oh, he's actually threaded the needle on the nice timing here. Is he going to check close left?
Oh, how about that?
Frozen will check him.
Siren's making noise. Good shots. He's still got 2 more to find. Needs to get the reload off. He'll be able to do so. Xertion, his position, is it known? Yes, it seems the pre-fire was there, but Nexia's good for the trade. And the final round of the half is going to go the way of MOUZ. It's 7-5 at the end of the half.
can't explain. I can't explain it. I go insane when we get naked. Hold me down, never let me go. Take me in, I want you to show. Hold me down, never let me go. Take me in, I want you to show me love. Don't give up on us, don't give up on love. Don't give up on us, don't give up on love. Hold me down, never let me go. Take me in, I want you to show. Hold me down, never let me go. Take me in, I want you to show me love. Don't give up on us, don't give up on us, don't give up on love. Don't give up on us, don't give.
Well, there it is, 7-5 in the half. It's about as close as it's actually been in this series so far. It really did look like MOUZ was going to run away with things on Overpass on that first half, but BetBoom fought their way back into it somewhat. Now we swap sides, MOUZ over onto CT, BetBoom to kick things off on T, and we'll see what they can bring to the table. Will it be a bit more Mirage-esque?
Yeah, balls to the wall aggression has been the name of the game for BetBoom for the majority of today. But they have showed some more measured gameplay mixed in with that as well. Bit of util, making it look like a bit of a B-side execute. Zorte selling the fake, but the rest of BetBoom currently walking through connector, trying to catch any rotations through the middle of the map, but MOUZ, they're not interested in that. They're just 4-stacked on the B site right now, and Zershin being left behind on A, or Shuhei rather, left behind on A to go for a bit of a jump spot. Having a bit of a geese around. No util left, but BetBoom going to kick off this B plate.
Well, it looks pretty good for MOUZ. torzsi. How about that? All right, that's one way to win a pistol.
Didn't even get up bloody short, mate.
No, sir. No access in that area of the map, apparently.
It's closed for construction. I tell you what, in Australia, usually when places are closed for construction, not a whole lot of work's getting done, but MOUZ was doing a whole lot there.
That is true.
That pistol, Jesus.
So you got Zorte investing in the Scout.
And Nafany's bought that for it.
Scout's going to be there. P50 out for Nafany. It's not a full investment, really, from the T side, but half. Might just work.
I mean, the Zorte's hit him with the Scout, tagged him up, and then the Glocks bagged him.
Despite the good start to the round, it doesn't seem like maybe BetBoom are going to get too much done here towards the Nexius. Putting in the hard yards. It's Nexius to get the 3K there on the SMG. Happy with that is everybody. Fist bumps all round. Creeping ever closer to number 13. I often find myself in this position where at a scoreline like this, I'm like, you know, they've got time, but rounds are only 4 rounds away now.
Well, again, it's going to be BetBoom. They've been front-running majority of this series. They did have a bit of a resurgence there in the first half. They're going to have to replicate that here. MOUZ applying the pressure. Is this first buy pretty limited util torzsi as well as Shuhei all the way through connector here on the CT side. BetBoom really haven't moved an inch. This is Mirage-esque. The only difference being that there's a lot more shift key. It is still 5-man, Jordan, but it's a subtle 5-man.
Ah, yes. The utter subtlety. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
That's it.
Move like a snail. I think I read that in a book somewhere.
And shoot like Monacy, hopefully. Shoot like a Monacy.
Shoot like a Chiron doesn't sound too bad at the moment as well. How about Zershin? What can he do? Stuck in this cutout next to Truck. Gets a little bit more than his money's worth, but still not enough to stop BetBoom from getting into the site. Faster play though from MOUZ. They're not going to let that bomb plant go down. How about it? MOUZ straight through the smoke. Fearless. And they take a leaf out of BetBoom's book maybe by picking the pace up. Leaving Siren on his own. Oof.
Could have connected the shot there. 30 seconds. It's a difficult crossfire to break. Deep up onto the site. Isn't really going to break the crossfire at all. Still that nice little triangle. Lost a little bit of HP walking up into the smoke. This is just not coming together for him, is it?
No way. Oof. Nice effort. A+ for effort.
That's a pseudo bonus one by MOUZ, though, as well as an ability to upgrade to a bunch of AKs. They are well on the precipice to the semi-finals here. Despite not looking like it initially, they are undoubtedly in the pole position here. No bomb plant for BetBoom. Nafany, unfortunately, kind of left Chiron high and dry there. Didn't really defend the planter at all. Opted to swing around the other side.
What do you think about that smoke animation when the T or CT runs out of the smoke? It's like Vape Nash. You seen it?
Go green.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Really?
Yeah,
If you run out of a smoke, there's like a smoke trail that follows.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
Yeah.
Laser.
Wow. It's not legal here, Jordan.
Drugs are bad, kids.
You can do whatever you want when you make it to California, mate. Until then, cast more Counter-Strike with me.
Okay.
No head armor
Molly
here
misses.
for Chiron. Yeah, Molly's missing for both teams.
Oh, Chiron's fast up into short. The nade is there, but headshot onto Zershin. See you later, MOUZ. That pace is going to beat them again. BetBoom are into B. They've got BB in their name. And that is now the site that they hold on to. Shuey can't do too much to keep control of it for MOUZ. It's 4-on-2. And I think MOUZ are better off maybe saving the AWP and the AK here.
No having smoke. Of course, he's going to have a look and see if anyone's going to feed him a freebie. But yeah, they are saving. And BetBoom, once again, seem the most comfortable when things are just simplified down into, you know, aim duels, quick exes. It's where they get their best work done. And once again, they've shown us why. Chiron, what a cracker of an entry from him, straight up short beat. Money's still well and truly there, though, for MOUZ, so they're not out of the woods yet. BetBoom. But that's a good step in the right direction.
Okay. Some smiles still in the BetBoom camp, but they know they've got a tough job ahead. What an entry this was.
You know, he really just doesn't have a lot of time to react to that information. He's got nades flying at him. He's staring through a Molotov, and he still makes the raw adjustment to the head in half a second.
Yep.
Chiron is definitely showing us some very impressive Counter-Strike here.
He's doing things, that is for sure.
Keep an eye on maybe for CS2.
Oh, how about this one? Oh, torzsi, get off. Nade's over the top as well. Ooh, good chunk from the nade.
Seems like they want to hit B on the timing yet again here. Just waiting out the Molotov. Hot flash onto the line there. Nexius refreshing the monster smoke.
It's a scary spot to be in, and Chiron's actually killed Nexius. But not Zershin. Zershin, though, was finished off, and Shui again tries his best, but try as he might. Can't hold on to the site. Siren Danis and Anaphany possess control of it, and again it's torzsi and Frozen who play toward A that are going to save their guns.
Starting to feel more and more like Mirage again. BetBoom just running into these sites and Frozen having to save on the other side of the map.
If you're wondering what...
Translate. Wait, keep that there. Keep that there. Don't move it.
Abenteuerspielplatz is Adventure Play Park. Naturpark is Nature Park. Bei Benutzung der Parkanlage und des Spielplatzes ist täglich zwischen 20 Uhr und 80 Uhr untersagt. So it's basically saying you're allowed to use the park daily between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So I guess that's the opening times.
Okay, guys. You heard it here first.
It's not 8 o'clock yet.
Yeah, we got to
still
get
allowed.
this game done. Half an hour. I guess we're cancelling the last best of 3 for today.
Well, if it's on Overpass.
Oh, we'll just play it on a different map. All good.
That's fine, yeah.
All good.
I think that's fine.
Attack timeout for MOUZ. Money's running a little dry. I'm not sure they can buy into this one with the saved weapons. They've probably got to take a single save with pistols around the rifles that they've saved over. So BetBoom really getting on a roll now.
Yeah, some thinking happening here for MOUZ. That's for sure.
Just a full save around the 2 rifles. See if torzsi can do something special. He's been having a pretty good game for himself. If you guys are wondering, well, we'll pick up on this point in a minute, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be too fast. Don't worry about it. This round, they're just going to send it again. Here goes BetBoom, ladies and gents. Zershin has got an AK, though. Oh, the lineup!
Oh, my God.
It was so nearly there. It was almost it. It might still be. And hang on a second. torzsi, can he pull off something impressive here? He's been smoked off.
Can jump up on the sandbags now. If he wants to. There you go.
Resmoke. Does he have enough to get an AWP next round? If he does, I suspect not.
Can't blame him. So yeah, for anyone who's wondering, how come these pro gamers are missing Molotov lineups and things like that? The way that this sub-tick works, it makes things when you're running and when you throw mollies on the fly so inconsistent. You know, it's very difficult sometimes to hit the right lineups. These guys also, worth mentioning, you know, this is a new game. They might not have had time to flesh out all of the util that they want to throw. Overpass in particular is a map that's seen a lot of changes in terms of, you know, the layout staying the same, but a lot of the features and the scenery changed in many ways.
Is not a bathroom.
Oh, what is it?
It's a subway.
Well, some people would still say that's a bathroom.
That's true.
And on some of the subways I've been on, it smells like one.
Not wrong. And then, like, on top of it, there's a restaurant.
Nice.
Well, there is a bathroom there.
Okay.
So maybe it still is a bathroom. But I'm pretty sure the other side of it, like long bathrooms, long toilets, is a subway entrance or something, I'm pretty sure.
Another misfleet. That's going to allow BetBoom to scale out Fountain and Party side a lot quicker than they may have been able to. And look at Kyron. He's straight up that A long wall. BetBoom waiting out this utility. This is a bit of a slower round from them. Molly onto Divider, smoke into bathrooms, denying information to MOUZ. torzsi gets pushed off of the line. It goes down to a molly. He just went 100 to 0 in a molly. No one shot at him.
That's not cool.
That's not how you want to lose your AWPer on CT side Overpass in an important gun round to decide if you go to the semi-final of IEM Sydney.
Well, you can say that again.
It's a bit of a tongue twister for you guys. Say it 5 times fast. In the meanwhile, let's see what BetBoom are going to do on B.
Contact play is what it's going to be. Flashes do come over the top, and Siren, so sharp and clean on the entry. 2 headshots. Next here's some Zorte. Sorry, Zershin cleaned up. Zorte did fall as well, and that is the bomb plant for Anaphany.
Frozen is so over this.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't get to play the game, does he? He's just,
doesn't.
please come A, man.
Feels like my Prem games. Oh, we just lose B, and I'm just, you know, as the small side anchor most of the time, or the big side anchor, you're just playing rotate strike.
Yep. Or trying to save your gun, which is not that fun. But he might get away with it. There you go. So wait, let's have a look here, because see, this is the subway entrance. That's what I'm talking about. There you go.
That doesn't look like Subway. Where's the menu?
No, it's like the train station.
Right,
We don't
yeah,
call
yeah.
it a subway in Australia, I guess.
Right.
But I thought since this is an international show, everyone doesn't want to hear me talk like an Australian, you know. No one can understand that.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, mate? You know, the shrimp on the barbie, hey.
Tack timeout.
Tack timeout.
Come on, torzsi, you know better, buddy.
Ooh, that it in. It's a good way to just go
Parkour!
You know, maybe parkour, 1 HP, smashes his face into the wall and dies. I feel like that would be a funny change. Valve could, I mean, I'm not going to say it because they'll probably do it.
They got a few more things to work
On April
today,
Fools,
honestly.
like if you run into a wall too fast, it does like 1 HP worth of damage.
Don't bother them now, Jordan. Valve's copying the spray today, okay?
Oh, well. There you go. Wurstholler. It's like it's a sausage sizzle. It's Bunnings.
Worst place to eat that I've ever heard. He didn't take the bait. I'm sad. torzsi open on the line, but smoked off. This is big pace coming in for BetBoom. The Molotov seems to have missed yet again, and they've been able to run straight out long 8 on a very quick timing. There is no sound cue to prepare MOUZ for the fact that BetBoom could just run straight up long into the A site. No one's rotating. torzsi now realizing, oh god, they're running at me. I hear the footsteps. Frozen's trying to get into position.
Oh! That's not gone too well for him. He's been
Oh my
hoping for his
God.
chance to hold on to a bomb site, and when it finally comes, torzsi goes down for free. Frozen's on up HP, and the site is lost. They've got to save.
Guys, I keep highlighting this, but there's a reason. The missed window smokes on Mirage, the missed jump throw molly on this map that just decided a crucial gun round.
Yeah.
These missed pieces of utility are making such a big difference. Someone just missed a jump up smoke. It's a double smoke jump up. This is getting crazy. And yes, some of it is user error from the players. But for anyone that's played CS2, you understand my frustration. I was screaming at my monitor very recently, trying to throw a flash, and it just would not leave my hand. It just wouldn't leave.
Tell me more.
It wanted to stay with me. It wanted to live the rest of its life with me, and I wasn't interested. I just wanted to throw it.
Oh, it was like kind of clingy, you know? You never want that kind of partner. Oh. Like, leave me alone.
Coming from someone who's been in a relationship for the last 12 years or something, on my side of things, then no, I don't mind it. But my flashes, no, I'm good. And smokes as well. Like they're stuck. They're stuck to your bloody hands. I don't want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Batman, as you mentioned. We won't go there again. Another gun round. They hit it.
They hit both of them.
Oh, they're so
Damaged.
cooked. They're absolutely cooked. Oh, no! It just keeps happening.
Hello? What have we got against the hedge? You know, how many times do we have to burn this bloody hedge down? It keeps coming back. Is there ants in the hedge? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
They're fire ants at this point, Pilski.
Yeah.
That was a problem in Australia for a few years.
Yeah, I've been stung by them.
But don't worry, we've sorted it out. No worries about that.
Look good. You two here for BetBoom.
Come to IEM Sydney.
Yeah.
It's a good place to be.
See what happens.
No fire ants, that's what will happen. 10-10 though.
Yeah.
How are we
crazy.
here?
What a comeback from BetBoom. Pop
This is
flash over onto Flowers' side is going to be a bit of a sound cue here for MOUZ to realize that BetBoom is taking control over on that side of the map. No presence over on B for BetBoom. Aggression in the mid-round for Frozen. He's sick of sitting by the wayside. He says, get me in. I want to take a duel. I'm not rotating anymore.
Well, he's in the spot to make a difference this time, though. The flash has gone over the top. It has not connected onto Zorte, who'll pop his head off. And it might be BetBoom now that are in the lead for this round. torzsi catches Kyron, missing through the smoke. Shui on the line, helped out by Xertion. It's a strong hold from MOUZ. It looked rough for a moment with that opening kill going the way of BetBoom, but now they're on their way back down to B.
Yeah, Siren wants to take as much space as he can, smoke into heaven, try to get up close on that ABC line and not let MOUZ back into this site so that Zorte can get this clean plant down.
Come on, Siren, what can you give us here? Big round for you. Boost up for Nexius. But Siren's tucked underneath the window, and Zorte has not moved a muscle on default. MOUZ are wasting time. They've all got a couple of kits there that they can play with, but no util, no smoke for the bomb, that's for sure. Here's Zorte with his opportunity, only able to get damage, and Siren a bit of a whiff. Can't follow up, and so MOUZ will win the round. They get to 11 first.
So much money built up from BetBoom on this comeback train, though. They are applying pressure to MOUZ's economy here. So despite securing 11, dropping 3 guns here, still keeps this one hanging in the balance. BetBoom, they could be slowly opening this reset window.
Oh, God.
Need to see a replay of that. Come on. That's just slack. Shooting, though, from both sides. This one's gone right down to the wire. They've hit both of these teams. It's kind of crazy. Here's a 1-4 from BetBoom, though. Siren solo over on that B side of the map, throwing a little bit of utility. Smoke gets nuked. BetBoom wanting to start to step towards the A side of the map. torzsi getting isolated on bracket side, this time at least not just to a Molotov.
Oh. Frozen is able to convert at least one kill, and then another sharp double bink onto Zorte. Hang on a second, Frozen's not done just yet. Nade over the top, softening the targets up, and Frozen is having one of those rounds. 2 players left to find. He's got one more, looking for the ace. Frozen putting on a masterclass.
What a round for it. MOUZ right on the ropes, and Frozen just takes over. Siren now 1-on-5. He's been put in a lot of untenable positions. He really just wants to do damage to the economy if he can, even if he just doesn't win this clutch.
Surely, no, maybe not. Zertian does go down. Siren, there's maybe still something on offer until he runs into Shui, and that is 12 for MOUZ. They won't be denied. 1 round to go. It's been a valiant effort from BetBoom, but it certainly seems to be MOUZ now.
Still plenty of cash to keep reinvesting, though, for BetBoom. These slower rounds, they've been kind of getting picked apart most of the time. Maybe need to up the tempo yet again and just simplify it down to those entries and trades. Playing in that tight pack and just rolling straight on through into the site seems to be a big strength of this BetBoom team. Again, heavy presence towards this A side of the map. torzsi being tasked with keeping an eye over on bathrooms. Again, a couple of times he has not been able to pass that test. No lurk here for BetBoom yet again, just rolling around as a 5-man pack. torzsi's left bathrooms. Frozen will take that space back.
Yeah, BetBoom got to find a way to dig deep here and find a way to get past Frozen. Here he goes again, creeping toward the bathrooms. Doesn't want to let anybody into the A bomb site. BetBoom at the moment all lining up a bit of util. Smokes are going to go over. And torzsi already able to strike onto Kyron, which gives more room for Frozen to play with. Fortunately, he's not going to get to play much longer. And now it's on to torzsi, who has already hit 2 in this round. And kept BetBoom at bay. They've just stopped. In place, cut sound, backed off. That A hit is not where they want to end up.
There's no chance to reroute, though. BetBoom, they didn't actually go through their paces and take any B control. They didn't leave that B side lurker in short or over towards Monster or even work any control of connector. So there is no plan B for them. They have to continue back towards this A side of the map, and that has been very firmly closed for business.
Not again.
2 more from torzsi.
4 for torzsi. He's now on for the ace. We just saw Frozen miss out by 1 kill, and we might get the same here for torzsi. But what a way to close it out. That is the ace from torzsi, and that is MOUZ confirmed through to Saturday. They get themselves that spot in the semi-final, force BetBoom to play on Friday in the quarterfinal, and they continue their undefeated streak at IEM Sydney. Another dub in the book for MOUZ.
Yeah, call him a snag on the grill at Bunnings, because